I don't know how this happened, but here I am again. Sorry for you to have to listen to my dulcet tones again. But here we go. We'll keep this quick because I know I stand between you and lunch, which is never a safe place to stand. Okay, so I'm doing this today on behalf of Miriam, who's the lead person in AIIHPC Institute, and I actually work very closely with Miriam and also with all the facilitators across the CHO, the 9 CHOs that Martina already mentioned that are up and running. And it's great to be part of this. I am a Project Echo enthusiast, and I could stand here and talk for 10 rows of teeth about the benefit of it. I was fortunate enough in a previous job when I worked as a Director of Nursing in the Northern Ireland Hospice to get immersed, and I mean immersed, in Echo in the University of New Mexico, along with Prof. Max Watson and Karina Grimes, who at that stage worked in PHA with me. And from little acorns grow great oaks. And just to see the growth of Project Echo across the whole of the island is just so heartwarming for me. It's just amazing. But I want to share with you today the piece that we do in the All Ireland Institute around this. And I've been very involved with the webinars and the Project Echo. And I want to share with you just very quickly before lunch some of the challenges, learnings, and our responses from the All Ireland Institute to those challenges and learnings.
The CARU programme is developed by Irish Hospice Foundation in partnership with the All Ireland Institute of Hospice and Palliative Care and the HSE. It is a transformative and ongoing learning initiative tailored for nursing home staff. CARU's primary focus is to provide comprehensive support and training in palliative, end-of-life and bereavement care to enhance the well-being of residents and their families. CARU is grounded in evidence-based practices and aims to expand the competence and confidence of nursing home staff in planning and reviewing end-of-life care, delivered through a combination of online webinars, e-learning sessions, and in-person quality improvement workshops. The CARU programme is not only free, but is also open to all nursing home personnel, spanning various roles from healthcare staff to catering, administration and support staff. This inclusive approach ensures that public, private and voluntary nursing home staff can access the training they need for their continuous professional and personal development. The CARU programme is designed around 5 key components, which are supported by the CARU Learning Hub. National virtual networks are virtual forums that support nursing home staff in delivering palliative, end-of-life and bereavement care. Quality improvement workshops train staff to carry out the CARU review process in their nursing home. Project Echo Learning Networks connect nursing homes with local palliative care expertise and community services to share best practices. Regional networks facilitate the coming together of nursing home staff and community services to share expertise and knowledge, offer peer support and integrate local services. A webinar series on topics of interest or national importance, and the CARU Learning Hub, an online platform that hosts a range of CARU programme resources. Each element addresses aspects of care and professional growth, from community engagement and peer support to handling challenging issues like dementia care and medication management at end of life. By supporting approximately 580 nursing homes across Ireland, the programme fosters change by enhancing skills and facilitating learning and network building opportunities for participants. All learning components complement and support each other. They require various time commitments, from full-day workshops to short online sessions. Recognising the complexities and emotional challenges of working in this sector, CARU goes beyond educational courses by providing ongoing support to nurture confidence and resilience among nursing home staff. By encouraging reflective practice, the programme seeks to empower staff to engage compassionately with residents, families and colleagues. Ultimately, CARU aims to ensure that nursing home staff can effectively support residents in both living and dying well within the nursing home, promoting a culture of care and compassion.
I'm just going to stop the video there in the interest of time, but there's just another couple of minutes, but you get some flavour of what the whole 5 components are, but I'm just going to focus on the 2 that I'm involved with Miriam. So in terms of the webinars, which I would chair on behalf of the Institute, there's 6 per year. There's 22 have been delivered to date. The average attendance in 2024 was 460 participants across 198 nursing homes. The topics are palliative and end-of-life care and bereavement care. The format, I'm not going to go into the detail of the format, but basically it's very tightly managed so that there's no surprises for anybody during the webinar. Our speakers are well briefed in terms of what they need to be doing, and any questions that the participants would have. They come in at the point of registration, and then I will theme those and have those ready for the speakers so there's no surprises for our speakers as well. There's evaluations, and Martina already went through the UCT. This is part of the overall evaluation. I'm not going to go into the nuts and bolts of that. And there's also the recordings are available in the Learning Hub that Debbie has mentioned. The project networks, again, this just gives you a sense. There's the 9 areas. I would facilitate 2 of those on behalf of the Institute, CHO1 and CHO4. The others are facilitated by their local facilitators, and I'll work closely with them. And also I'll be a panellist on for most of them, most of the sessions, most of the time. So you can see then again, if you can read there for yourselves, the activity around that, a lot of activity. Again, those in the audience who work with us will know that Miriam is there's great attention to detail. So we try to make sure that everything is fairly seamless on the day. So again, thank you for those in the audience who work with us on that. Really appreciate that. The Learning Hub, I'm not going to mention again. Debbie has mentioned it, but there is just to say there's a designated Carew aspect to it, and there have been 2,486 enrolments on the Carew Learning Hub, which is a big level of interest as well. Some of the challenges then. Other mandatory training requirements would sometimes would trump the Carew, because Carew is discretionary, it's not mandatory. Protected training and development time, we do find, and somebody mentioned earlier about, I think it was Joseph, about people not putting their cameras on. We find that quite as an issue, because if there's someone delivering and the cameras are just, you're looking at a blank screen, it's very disconcerting, not only for the person presenting and the panellists, but also for those case studies. We have the nursing homes themselves present case studies, which is an excellent learning tool for them, and people really evaluate that opportunity. Get very nervous about doing it, but they actually, on reflection, really evaluate it positively, that it has been a great experience for them. Staffing shortages, mobility of staff, as I mentioned earlier, unexpected or anticipated care home urgencies. The residents are always first, so things can happen on the day or during the session, and people have to obviously prioritise that. Participation in other Carew elements, there are 5 elements, as you've seen there. I'm only talking about the 2, the webinars and the Project Echo. So there's a lot of opportunities, which is fabulous for nursing home staff. Senior staff participation, sometimes we have that buy-in, but if we don't get the buy-in, then it's difficult to engage the nursing home staff. If I think it was Josie as well, or somebody said about, having the buy-in from the top down. You need that buy-in as well in order for things to really, for the staff to feel supported. Recent curbs on training and travelling costs, but all ours is actually online, so there's no real issue with that. They do it, and many of the groups will stay together, maybe have a cup of tea, and they'll use it as a learning opportunity together. Some of our responses, we've decided in phase 2 that the Echo Learning sessions will be 1 hour's duration, and there'll be 4 sessions per annum, and that has been agreed in collaboration with the different CHOs. And we are exploring the potential for 2 new rolling national Project Echo networks, but this is dependent on funding, obviously. Healthcare assistants who are many of them do attend currently, but it might be a nice opportunity to think about what their individual needs are. So healthcare assistants and the introduction of new nursing home staff that are accredited, just those new nurses that come into working in a care home setting, because it's very different for many of them. And there may be an opportunity there, pending funding, to think about setting up those. I think that's me, and I think it's lunch. Thank you for listening, and I hope it was a privilege.